The weather outside is frightful, and by frightful I mean it's roughly hundreds of thousands of, how many are we looking at now? 161,000 other White Walkers of Winter marching south on us. Our goal was to reform Valyria, and unfortunately Daenerys Targaryen has decided actually Slaver's Bay is not such a bad place this time of year. For some reason, she doesn't want to come to Westeros anymore. She wants to be the queen of this area, which is kind of annoying because we wanted to be king of that area. So either way, we're going to have to fight ice and fire. Our goal right now is get the hell out of Westeros. If we can't get out of here this episode, maybe we'll have to negotiate for some land with these nice people over in Last Lament, or over on an island somewhere in the Stepstones or in Volantis or something like that. We'll open up negotiations with an event to these people and sort of see if we can't negotiate ourselves away over this goddamn island before we're all complete. I mean, continent. It's kind of an island, right? It's surrounded by water. But before we're completely eaten by a whole horde of ice zombies, welcome back to Game of Thrones. We're Lord Cameron Valane, an SRC Valyrian man who wants to go back to Valyria, but unfortunately cannot because Daenerys is there, and we also don't have any goddamn boats because we live in Summerhall. So, if we can get enough tax, oh, actually, that's not completely terrible. If we can get enough gold, we can hire mercenaries. If we get enough gold, we can also hire ships. That's something we can do. At least he is alive. Oh, good. Yeah, well, that's what we wanted to know. Our rival, Sir Osmond Brunner, has been returned from battle alive. Yeah, as long as he's fine. We don't worry about that too much. We do have a claim on an island in the Summer Isles here. It's on Summer Islands, sorry. Elves instead of these guys down here. We've got a claim on Stonehead. It's isolated. It would be easy for us to take in war because there's a strait crossing. So what we've got to do is land there, siege it down. If they try and throw troops at us, they're obviously gonna lose that because they barely have more troops than us as it is. It says we have 937. We actually have 1,624. That's at their maximum. Oh no, actually they've got a lot. Oh my god, they can have maximum of 3,000. Okay then. They are fighting the White Walkers right now. Oh god, maybe we could push that to our advantage. We could just 30% in favour of the Other of Winter, and then if you look in the bottom right, it says 12%. Let's ignore that one. What we could do is while they're fighting the White Walkers, when their troops diminish, which they are right now, we can head over here and quickly swipe them out from under their feet. Other thing working on in the background is, of course, joining the Alchemist Society, getting a whole bunch of wildfire and literally turning up and scorching the earth just so we can hide there. Put us up a nice little hut or something and just wait out the winter, huh? So to do that, Scholarship Focus is in full swing. We're trying to observe something weird out in the stars so we can hopefully become a lunatic and join the Alchemist Guild. Or hopefully it will give us anything that will let us join the Alchemist Guild. Our son turned 15 and now he is a full-blown old man. Perfect. What's his bloodlines? Oh, of course he's got one of his bloodlines. Oh yeah, remember the entirety of last series? Ovaeon, my son, you are absolutely garbage. Good God, 98623. Why did you even bother growing? Well, he hasn't had an education yet. Maybe he'll come out fairly decently. He's being educated in learning. Why? Why did I send him to learning? I don't know. Who is the heir we want then? We did get, obviously, I mean, Grill is bright. We actually got a quick kid, didn't we? Yeah, Griddale. Oh my god, and he's also got Curious. This kid could come out pretty goddamn decent. Besides that, we've got an ugly kid. We've got, you're the same kid. Oh, we've got a fairly burly kid, but who is also slow. We've got the choice of smarts or strength, brain or brawn. I think we will go for brain, quite obviously, because, I mean, how much is the brawn going to help? Great, it's going to give us 3 more troops, and even then, it's not that good. It's burly, it's not strong, so it just gives health, no martial bonuses, barely any personal combat bonuses, and slow actually is detracting so much from his personal combat. Definitely wouldn't be worth playing as Coffee McKinney, Valane. Let's move forward with our research. This is going to cost us money, but it is going to make us money as well. The Alchemist Guild, of course, when we get up to level 2, we can start making fake gold and all that type of shit. White Peace. They White Peace the White Walkers. What the fuck do you mean, White Peace? Well, that's not going to help. They've still got event-spawn troops, though. They've only got 61,000 now, huh? What is this as well? King Roland of the North. The North have taken part of the Vale. Well, that's good. Let them splinter, huh? That's definitely what the White Walkers need help with. Dividing and conquering. I'm supporting my liege lord, but I'm not in his wars. We should rejoin his struggle. So what the hell's going on now, then? Oh, the others have just immediately launched yet another invasion. Oh, God. Well, oh, and they're after Skagos. I did point out last time how weird that was that they haven't taken Hardhome and they haven't taken Skagos. They've still got the Dreadfort as well, or at least part of the Bolton's land there. Okay, it's just part of the Duchy of the Dreadfort, which they'll grab in no time at all, I'm sure. And then when they take the neck, they're in such a defensive advantage. I think the Trident will fall in no time after that. So, fingers crossed they win. I mean, it's not like we can influence it at all. What have we got? Like 900 dudes? Let's take Straston and try and get the best, you know, martial books possible. It'll pay off in the long term, obviously, quite well. During the last few days, my wife, Lady Ray, has been clutching at her stomach and made frequent visits to the privy. That means bathroom, toilet. My nan says privy because she's strange like that. Apparently, she's from 400 years ago. Lady Ray, call for a court position at once. You are dead as dicks, my friend. What are you looking at right now? -4 health plus another -1 health. That's giving her a +2 health. You're dead. We should just basically accept that you're over. Don't bother, Doctor. Just leave her. Okay. I wanted to look at something. That's what I wanted to look at. Artifacts to steal. We really want that Valyrian steel armor. Or more specifically, I want that Valyrian steel armor from Euron Greyjoy. Now, Euron Greyjoy, as I've said before, is based on book Euron Greyjoy, not show Euron Greyjoy. So it's a little bit more scary. Oh, there are. Oh no, it's just still Euron. The issue is we can't steal it from him unless he's landed. So it's going to be very difficult to get this stuff because when he dies, his sons will inherit, and obviously they are unlanded as well, so they'll get that. They count as bastards, though, apparently. Oh, that's just his first son. Pike Greyjoy. He actually has a legitimate son, Sigfrid. So Sigfrid will gain the Dragonbinder. We could try and land this kid, like gain a title and give it to him, so that way we could try and steal the Valyrian steel armor. Maybe there's some other stuff we could go for in the meantime. What about like this sounds like a weird one. What about Dragonbinder? So Dragonbinder in lore is a legendary horn, which the Warlocks of Karth did have. If you blow it, it will allow you to control well, it allows the owner of the horn, it's very specifically worded, to own dragons. But apparently the person who actually blows the horn is basically like a sacrifice. They'll just basically straight up die. So ideally we need to get someone else to blow the horn on our behalf, but we have to be the owner of the horn. I have no idea if there's an event associated with that, or whether they've even went to that extent to obviously program that mechanics in, or whether it's just a fancy looking artifact. I would assume it does something, huh? I am Dragonbinder, no mortal man should sound me and live. Blood for fire, fire for blood. So, as it's saying there, if you sound that, you will basically die. But you get to control any old dragons. That'd be fantastic. It would also just be kind of a cool artifact. It's one of the rarest artifacts I would say in the Game of Thrones world. Just to have in our treasury, that would be cool. It's just like a thing up on the mantelpiece, huh? Apparently we're out of Diplo range for that, though. Shit. What could we steal? It seems a shame not to be stealing anything right now. Why don't we go for... Why don't we go for something like... What could give us some gold? Oh, what about like a nice book or something from the Citadel? Anything give us like a monthly balance or a tax increase or something? What have you guys got? Because clearly, stealing from the Citadel in the past have gone so goddamn well. Learning +1, learning +1. We've got Valyrian Opinion +5. It would actually not be too bad. The Fires of the Freehold and... oh, it's actually just Fires of the Freehold that gives Valyrian Opinion. This would be fantastic. When we actually rule Valyria, obviously, that's a +5 with basically everybody, courtiers and all. Damage +5 and Siege +5 is quite powerful too. Sarnori Opinion, Volunteer Opinion, we've got Stormlander, or just Learning. Wow, okay, they've really got much at all. What else have we got that we could steal? We've already got Valyrian Steel, obviously in the form of Stranger's Mercy. That's fine, problem solved. I can't think of anything else that's valuable. What have they got in the Imperial Treasury? God King Monsoon. Robert's Warhammer. You've got Crown of Dawn. I mean, stealing a crown for ourselves would be kind of nice, but obviously we can't wear it yet. Dragon Skulls are fairly pointless. Man, there is really nothing. Shit. I'll have a think, and we'll come back to that one in a minute when I've got something a bit more appropriate in mind for a little theft quest. While we fulfilled the mission to groom an heir, not really sure about that one, Chief, seeing as he came out. A dutiful academic. I don't know why he had a learning education. Am I confusing the... Because obviously we're playing the Outer Kings mod as well. I wonder if I confused the Outer Kings education system with this and thought that he would be a powerful wizard. Just like that other character we played has become a powerful wizard when there was no magic. Oh, that doesn't matter too much. So we won. All the eggs are in the Gradale basket, right? Oh my god, he's curious and conscientious. This kid is going to be incredible. Diligent, honourable, and temperate. All of which are good. Obviously, diligent and honourable both being fantastic. Curious can become shrewd, fantastic. Cynical is okay. Fashionable is pretty decent. Diligent, fantastic. Sympathies for other religions, fairly irrelevant. Seeing as we're a saucy Valyrian, we can basically just pick whatever we want with that one. Good luck. I mean, his Guardian is clearly fantastic. I mean, she's got diligent and patient. That's the ideal thing you need to train a kid. So next generation, we're going to be set. Generations after that, things could start getting away from us a little bit there. We'll worry about that as we go. We have not debased many mints at all. I wonder if it's impossible in this. Or maybe you need to be a duke. Oh, that would suck. I didn't even think about that one. Right, let's undisable that one. I need to... There we go. Right. Pick an ambition. So we could become an improved... Or we could get improved combat. Obtain a dragon egg. I mean, it'd certainly give us a foot in the door, but I feel like we've had so many series with goddamn dragons in it, huh? Double to lifestyle, become a High Lord is probably not a bad idea either. I'm thinking either improved combat. Let's go and obtain a dragon egg, because if nothing else, we can go on a cool adventure to Valyria and die. Studies you have conducted in your observatory have convinced you there are many strange things beyond the known cosmos. There are a few sources and no one to share the knowledge with you, however. I will go and see this maester at the Citadel who has rare knowledge. Again, we're spending a fortune on this and we don't really have enough money to replenish it, but in theory, it's going to give us what we need. You arrived at the abode of the strange old Maester Valane. After some persuasion, he invites you in. He tells about Archmaester Tothmore, who knew many things and strange fears beyond the talking beings that are not human. 100 gold for the Necronomicon. This is what I was talking about. This is concerning, but it will give us Lunatic if we pursue this event far enough. That guarantees us access to the society. That's the thing about the societies in the Game of Thrones mod. They're so difficult to join. Like, a lot of them are just fairly difficult to get on board with, huh? Alright, here we go. This is what we need. If we can win this one, we're fantastic. Please, come on. We're going to get a cool title no matter what. Give us Lunatic. Shit, you fucker. God damn it. If we'd have got that one, that would have let us just straight into the Alchemist Society. We wouldn't have to keep going with this event. If we get nothing to show from this now, it's going to be a massive, massive waste of gold, huh? Support the throne in war against the White Walkers. They actually managed to... Oh, wow, they've been pushed back a lot. Oh, wait, what? What has happened here? I have no idea. I think something's slightly broken. Who knows? Damien starts the day off collecting taxes. Some people frown and complain when they give away their earnings. Damien calmly explains the taxes he collected and manages to appease the complainers. Oh, maybe we could squeeze a little more. Nice. Oh, yeah, let's get rid of charitable. I'll take greedy at this stage. Today, Damien brings you to the nearest construction site to evaluate process. He notices that the builders are lagging behind the agreed schedule and proceeds to question them. They complain about the weather and want more pay to cover the delays. What should we go for? We will hold our end of the deal when you hold yours. I thought this was going to be an event that would give us some gold. I've actually never heard of this before. This must be added by one of the submods, because I've never seen this before in my life. Your friend has come to visit Damien this evening. The three of you have a good time discussing your experiences over a fine evening meal. The visitor nods at you, saying how lucky you are, Damien, to have a liege that understands your work. This cooperation should benefit both of you. What is this? Is this like a sway event or something? If it wasn't for me, it just feels like stealing. I hated it. We should just kill the peasants and take their money. I guess we'll go for that one. Oh, okay. So if we'd have not had charitable, we might have been able to give a different response. What is going on with this? Oh. My shitty wife has slept with my son. That better not be her son. Oh, no, it's not. It's okay. Nothing to worry about then. This will have to be dealt with. What is going on? So, I don't know if you noticed, but these wastelands have all become independent. I thought the White Walkers have lost a lot of ground. They really haven't. For some reason, their realm has been splintered. But they're still vassals? It's like a mega war system has gone horribly wrong or something. So not only are the stars right, look at what's happening. Look at this. It's all coming back under... What the fuck is happening? This is such a strange bug. It's all coming back together now. I think this is to do with the system. Oh, that dog that we brought home last episode has cured us of our depression. Well, that's kind of nice. Yeah, this is something to do with the Mega War system, because this is a little strange. A daughter born to my son and my wife. Well done, Ovain Valet. Is this vengeance, do you think, for calling him Ovain? I'll be fucking Ovain, you threatening the water, my son. Send an insult. In short, I despise you. You're a filthy fanatic and your gullible fool ways... I need to remember these. Signed, Lord Cameron of House Valane. That would teach that filthy fool. Yeah, you filthy fool. What can we do with him now? Can we just like, straight up kidnap him, and then we'll just dispose of him quietly? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We'll just feed him to the White Walkers. Oh, God, 24%. No, I think we'll wait on that one, Chief. I think we'll give that one a little more time in the oven, huh? In the Ovain. Nice one. What the fuck is going on? No, it's still 24%. No, we'll leave that one. Thank you. How's it? Now he's got... What is happening? Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Wow. 80% chance of becoming... Oh, I don't want to become a goddamn astronomer, you weird man. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was the one thing we didn't want. Great. So now we still can't join the Alchemist Guild after all that effort. You fool. Well, we can join the Citadel, but that's no bloody use. Oh, we have to be erudite. Because we're Valyrian and they don't traditionally use the Maesters. So after all of that, we can't do anything. The societies are so restrictive. I mean, kind of understandably, but also... okay, that's fine. It's not like it cost us the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of gold. What are you then? Teo Stir of House Valane. You, my friend, will be training... Oh, God, diplomacy, I guess, is the best chance you've got. Got that all garbage. I can't afford this. We can't afford this. This is the problem, I guess, of having about 100,000 child. And we have written The Book of Shadows. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but the Book of Shadows is certainly something. What the fuck is the Book of Shadows? Oh, that's not bad. The Art of Combat with Daggers. Okay, murder plot power plus 5%. I mean, that's good. Personal combat skill plus 5 is not terrible either. We've also got a consideration of history. That's nice. Does not have blind. Oh, you can't read it if they're blind. That's a kind of a cool little catch-all there. Okay, so we got plus 1 learning from that one, and then of course we got the Necronomicon, which is expensive. Was expensive and pointless because you normally get it for the tech points and shit you get, but obviously in this one we get no tech points because they don't exist. That was not worth it at all, was it? Gradale, the chosen one, as we know him. You will betray my son. I kind of wanted to go for Marshall, you big shit. I don't even know where to go with this kid now, my god. Diplomacy might be good, especially if we have to try and talk our way into buying an island for someone. And I have to spend the 40 gold. This kid's the best one we've got. I've got to spend the 40 gold. Good. There we go. My trusted and devoted chamberlain brought to my attention the one of the serving maids has given birth to a child. According to him, my son is my father. Sorry? According to him? What, the serving... Oh, my chamberlain. I was going to say what the maid, according to him, yeah. Send him to confess his sins. Give him chaste. Can we beat him? Give him a beating. Yeah, absolutely. I'll show you your shit. Beat your son. That'll teach him. That's the best way to discipline your kids. Just beat him senseless. Toaster Valane died of rabies. Okay, my other son is also ill, but he's just demonic. What the fuck is going on here? No, private. We can't afford this. We're still 90. How am I supposed to earn... He's dead? Oh, long live the king. Goodbye. No funeral for you. Roll him into a ditch. I'm kind of annoyed that we've got no real way to make money, and we're being punished for having so many kids, right? You have to spend 40 gold, 5 gold minimum on their education, 40 gold maximum, and I have lower education costs enabled, and we are just fucking bankrupt all the time because of all these kids. But this is the downside to it, but we've got to keep the family alive because there's only one generation, and that's this one. That is a lot of kids, though, huh? That was out of hand. I wish they'd have died before we'd have educated them as well. That would just saved us all a little bit of time and effort. Two people got eloped, got married, without anyone's consent, except their own, and it forced me and their liege to either accept the marriage or do something about it. All of them sieged. We might be able to... Oh, you know what? We should be imprisoning everybody. We should be imprisoning everybody so I can ransom them out. Or at least exile them? 15 gold. Don't mind if I do. Nothing. Fine, I'll take it. How are we doing against the White Walkers then? Somehow fine? Where are their armies? Oh, in the friggin' Vale. What are they invading? The Vale, again. How have they not got more war score than that, huh? They've got 90, they've got like 100,000 men wandering around the Vale, and they've only got 15, oh, we're winning by 15%. What are you? Grill. Okay, Grill, backup son. Good. Actually, not too terrible. 15 Marshall. I'll take it. He's also our heir right now. The one we want to play is obviously Gradale. He's coming out okay. Oh my god, Diligent, Brave, Playful becomes, Gregarious or Deceitful or Lunatic. I'll take it. Oh. Yono Moratis now rides Firestorm? Where the shit did you get that from? Oh my god, the Pureborn of Karth. So they have Daenerys' dragons. And one of those dragons must have laid a goddamn egg. And they've got Dragonbinder. So those dragons are theirs. Like, they actually count as, being tamed. And this guy's just hatched one of the eggs, I would assume. Let's take a look. Firestorm is Rhaegal's son. And Daenerys' grandson. That's not confusing at all. Oh, God. So this is going to get very quickly out of hand. The Iron Throne has dragons. Karth has dragons. Slavers Bay and Valyria obviously kind of have dragons. We're going to be the only fucker without... Wouldn't that be a plot twist? The only person without a dragon in the goddamn series is us for a change. You get nothing. When you say just the very essentials, can we not spend anything? Can we just say they get absolutely nothing? I don't care if it's minus 10 learning. Oh, another one. Dim and short. Just get rid of her. Just get rid of her. She's not worth educating. This is too expensive. Plot to kidnap. She's a baby. How difficult can it be to kidnap a baby? If we fail kidnapping a baby, I'm going to question this game. If you fail kidnapping this baby, I'm going to be... How do you fail kidnapping a baby? It can't walk. It can't go anywhere. It's your child. You weird man. Probably shouldn't scream this so loud when, I've got my window open. And the police were called and he was never seen again. Alas, Alara surprised the kidnappers with the Frosty of a struggle. They were forced to flee and the guards came running. Good. We weren't caught, though. That's the main thing. As long as nobody knows we're trying to kidnap a baby, then it's fine. We've got nothing to worry about, huh? And not only that, House Durrandon just lost their pissing dragon. Built a lair in King's Landing. Tress 6. And that's Unknown Dragon. No way did they get more dragon eggs. Where the shit are you getting these from? Wait, so what? I think we need to track the dragon log, because this is getting out of hand. Okay, hang on. Excuse me. Show the owners of the dragon. You could at least use your dragons against, you know, winter. So we've got Dragon Riders. We've got Drogon, Matera, and Firestorm. So, Daenerys Targaryen, Dragon Rider. God King Monsoon Durrandon, Dragon Rider. And Firestorm, Random Man in Karth, Dragon Rider. Untamed Dragons, none. And there is Rhaegal, Viserion, and Tressix are all wild dragons. The power of magic is definitely returned at this stage. So we could join the Cult of Starry Wisdom, actually see what they've got for us. I think they are just a reskinned Devil Worshipper Society. From the little bit that we were able to see there, a reskinned Devil Worshipper Society, but obviously are dependent on whether or not there's magic in the world. This is at least a means to an end, whereas all these other societies we can't join anyway. So why the hell not join the Cult of Starry Wisdom? Worst case scenario, oh no, we're going to get ugly. Well, we've already got the kid dealt with, so we haven't got to worry about passing on, you know, defective genes or whatever at this point. We could even, you know, one of our wives in prison and the other one is 41, so soon we won't have to worry about that anyway. You can piss off. Get out of here. Tyranny by 5. How is that a tyranny? Oh, right, so we need to call her for trial. Sorry, yeah, justice and whatever. You know, a right to a fair trial and all that nonsense. Right, it made a poor case. Good work. She's innocent. But we know she's not innocent. What do you mean the charge of adultery is not proven? Did she give birth to Babby? Yes. If so, go to jail. Okay, you could argue that we're making it up for political reasons. Fine, we'll release her, and then we'll just divorce her, and then she'll go missing, conveniently. Or the game will crash. Or the game will crash. Oh, good. Walking the palisades of my castle, I'm joined by Jala. I find myself agreeing with a lot of the concepts he presents. The futility of prayer particularly resonates with me. My lord, will you carry this with you for protection? I will keep it hidden. Thank you. So this is obviously just the Devil Worshipper Society. I'm not going to go over this for the 100,000th time. I'm sure you've all seen it in the best game, CK2. We are joining the Cult of the Starry Wisdom. So as I've explained in many, many series before, there's sort of this black stone that ties a lot of the very occult, dark aspects of Game of Thrones together. These guys worship that as Blackstone that fell from heaven into Yi, and then one of the emperors was called the Blackstone Emperor, and he was kind of a little bit fucked up, a little bit evil, as Blackstone across Westeros, across Essos, in Sartorios, in the Thousand Islands. It's everywhere, this cursed shit. There's lots of different types of Blackstone as well. There's like fused Blackstone that made with Dragonfire, and then oily Blackstone, that's the cursed one. We're going full demon worship is what I'm saying. Hosue Valane, you, my friend, get... Good God, all the help you can get. A diplomat with a face like that? Perfect. Okay, sure. I mean, does that actually affect his diplomacy though, doesn't it? Oh, well, never mind. You actually might make a good backup son, but we're so close to paying this friggin' debt off now. We can lose charitable. I mean, it does pave the way for greedy, although that does give diplomacy +3. But... Okay, let's not get rid of it yet, unless we can guarantee greedy, which I don't think we can, because obviously we're not part of the business focus or anything. Speaking of which, we get to go back to the business focus now, trying to base some more goddamn mints. Of course the bargain must be struck. So the last time we tried the society, there was no magic in the world. After 3 dragons are hatched, magic returns. The Warlocks of Karth tell Daenerys that in the books and in the show as well, actually, that their magic have gotten stronger since the dragons have come back. So those are intrinsically tied, and there are obviously dragons. Everybody apparently has a dragon these days. There's literally 4 dragons. Everybody has a dragon these days, right? Magic is everywhere. We're going to become the world's most powerful dark Valyrian wizard of all time. Valyrian dark wizard of all time. Can we change his beard? That does not scream... That screams mime, not Valyrian dark wizard. Let's see what we've got here. That doesn't look complete garbage. You know what? That seems very wizardly, doesn't it? What else we got here? Hagrid. We've got Bieber on top, Hagrid beneath. That's like that video I watched the other day. Brother Cameron, we've received word of your dedication and desire to join the true Lord. Thank you. What can we do as a wizard then? I think it is basically just, here we go, the messenger. What do you need me to do? Takes us over to a bedroom, and then we, whatever, don't know what this is supposed to represent. It's going to get me banned. That's what this represents is no monetization. I wish you'd found me sooner. Right, so is this just identical? Yes, it is. But it means we can pave the way for a decent heir, huh? That's not bad. Dark Divorce, Dark Healing, obviously, you know, Absorb Life Force would be good when you've got about 600,000 children, half of which you don't want. Not only that, we could Tainted Touch the White Walker. If we really wanted to save Westeros, we just blast them with it. Oh, they've got this one in the bag, haven't they? They're going to take the Vale. We need to get out of here freaking quicker. What type of education would you like to purchase for your son, Cotha McKean Valane? Well, Coffee McKean, you, my friend, are going to get... Oh, God, nothing, preferably. You're going to get eaten when we get our dark powers. Fuck it, learning education. What? You're garbage. This is so bad. I need to remember this for the future, that having 19 children in the course of 5 minutes is probably a bad idea. Gelanus? Gelanus, my sister in darkness, wants me to join her for a lark over the grassy vale. There is a certain drowned man and a would-be witch hunter who have been thorn in our side for some time. It's time to teach the arrogant fools a lesson in manners. Already, 5 minutes in, we're going to go off and do some dark deeds. We found the zealous drowned man in the grassy vale, praying in seclusion. Lennis snuck up from behind and gave the fool a hard kick in the head. As I gave devotion to... Lennis proceeded to relieve herself on the comatose preacher. Then the butchery commenced. To all the countryside, masquerading as the drowned man, or host a decadent feast in the idiot's name. We shall discredit the local clergy with the party that will live in infamy. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Valyrian is... No, we don't want to do that. We want to get rid of the Storm King, if anything. But hey, we became close friends with Lord Elwood, who's apparently a big fan of my disgusting orgies, and we've managed to erode the faith of the religion that we're probably going to end up reforming. That's not a good idea, is it? Nyarlathotep favours Abjura Cameron. The mighty and great Nyarlathotep has given us so much, and now it's time to offer them something in return. They want us to capture and sacrifice a virgin. This is what we've got up to now. This is the apocalypse has come, and now we're going to start capturing virgins. Good. Your son Grill has eloped and gotten married against your wishes. He and his lover Stove have decided they wish to be together. Stove is my daughter. She's also 14. Oh no. Oh god. For this you fought for your right to inherit it. It's the medieval times. It was a different era and all that, but my god, that's very peculiar. You would run off with your 4-year junior sister, who's also 14. I mean, we could disinherit him, and then that would set us up nicely for who's the next man in line. Gradale, who's also not terrible. He actually came out okay. For a guy who's educated in diplomacy, his intrigue's pretty good. Oh, all of our children are shit. In fact, I'd rather play as Grill. You can marry for love, I don't mind. Whatever. I'd rather he married one of the ones who actually had a congenital trait rather than just boring old Stove. Oh, well, never mind too much. Well, I mean, it's a real shame that this other kid didn't come out better, seeing as he's got quick. My god, I mean, at least... Oh, not another one. What did we name the last one? Oh, I didn't even name the last one. That's how sick I am of them. I was very fortunately linked a list on Discord with many types of different cooking implements. So I'm going to go and refer to that. And hopefully we'll get some very good names out of it. If I told you this was the best of the 2 names I've come up with, would you believe me? We have Lady Steamer. Also kind of obviously fiery based as well. So that one works. Forgive me for this next one. God help me, I have sinned. Hot plate. Do I need to say anything? I've just put an A in the word hot plate and said that that's a name. I think that sounds fairly Valyrian, no matter what. You know, like, they've got the hot aspect of things. Valyrians like fire. They're big fans of volcanoes and fucking fire and shit in general, huh? And then we've got plate, spelled with an A. An extra A. No, plate. No, spelled with an extra E. That's what I'm saying. Plate only has one A in it. While carrying out my duties for the cult of starry wisdom, I met Abjura Delonda. I shall confront her and reveal her dishonest ways to the world. How dare she? How are we doing against these White Walkers? This is doomed. We need to get out of here quicker. Yeah, lose some weight. I'm thinking we go over to the Last Lament. Oh god, they're our allies. We can't declare war. We're in the same war together. Oh, we could if we weren't bankrupt. I think we can, like, go to the war declaration screen, you know, where it pops up and then you click accept. I don't think we'll let us click accept because we're allies in the same war. We just saw their boat literally leave port there. We lost Charitable, which was kind of okay. They've only got 500 men, though, so if we're going to declare war, now's the bloody time. And when this war is over, I'm going to sweep on them. Oh, we can't, because we need to hire boats. No. Shit, that's a real shame. We can take out a loan. We may take out a loan, hire some boats, and just go for it, you know. Just absolutely swing for it. Good God. 99, here we go. God King Monsoon has lost. The Eyrie was long thought to be impregnable, but has been unable to resist the onslaught of the others. By all accounts, they swarmed at the Giant's Lance in their thousands, overwhelming the formidable defensive forts. The castle and all its inhabitants were taken by the force of winter, and now have the Vale in their grasp. No castle is safe, it seems. Oh lord, they actually didn't get that much of the Vale, but they did take the Eyrie. Wow, isn't that particularly eerie? Thank you all for watching. Next episode, we get ourselves in shit tons of debt, taking out a loan to hire boats so that we can head halfway across the world and go on a nice little adventure down south go on a safari tour, because I'm pretty sure that's the goal. So we can run away from this, because my god are they getting close. It's the Trident, and then we're basically next on the chopping block, because then it's going to be the Crown Lands, and we are obviously part of the Crown's Land there. So if they invade the Crown's Land, as in the Castle Palace for the Kingdom of the Crown's Land, we are dead. So we've got 2 more wars with the White Wall, or they could just immediately declare war on the Crown's Land. They could also just do that. Iron Oaks. Okay, that's not us. Nothing to worry about then. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And of course, when we start setting up our own little round, we can start getting some houses in and that type of thing as well. Let's give a shout out to those who already have the houses in the game. I'll have to check up on the Patreon houses next episode and see exactly what the hell has happened to those guys. I imagine we've lost some. They've joined the bad side now. They're all white. Big shout out to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel Sedini, Conspiracy, Crazy Pack, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Facundo Vasquez, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Josh Dean Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Ungrateful, Nathan Flores, Necrofin and Pelvis Presley, Seth All the Swede, Sorrigon, Toby Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Becker's Backers, and Zazie 7011. Thank you all for your support in the NT levels on Patreon. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's getting a little bit out of hand. It's very much us not doing much, but luckily the game is keeping itself interesting enough to keep things afloat. Like literally the apocalypse is crawling ever closer to us on a daily basis, even though we're not really doing much besides like building ourselves up and occasionally making some gold here and there, joining societies. They are keeping us on our toes, and it's kind of a little bit scary. Big shout as well, of course, to Asro, Ann in Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, all of this was UK, Arachnid44, Betimus Max, Ben Troke, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Conan217, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Johnny No, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Llewellyn and Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Nixie, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Venom Meow, Will Wade, Wolfie, and CK2. Thank you all for your support.